Idaho's News Channel 7. This is the News at 4.
First at 4, body cam video uploaded to YouTube this week could provide more clues in the disappearance of Michael Vaughan. The then 5-year-old boy went missing in 2021 from his home in Fruitland, Idaho. And I want to bring in Abby Davis and Abby Wilt here with us following the story. We'll start with Abby Wilt. You're going to break down key points from that video in just a minute. But Abby Davis, you spoke with Michael's mom just a short time ago about this video, where it came from. What do we know about this?
Right, well, Joe and Abby, Brandy Neal says she and a family friend leaked the 2-part video. It shows one of the 2 suspects in the case, or it shows one of the 4 suspects in the case, rather. Stacey Wondra, who was in jail at the time in Washington County, telling detectives Michael's body was in he and his wife's backyard. They lived just minutes away from the young boy. Brandy says they accidentally got the video last spring through an unrelated public records request. She asked the friend to file the request on her behalf. Brandy started uploading the video on her own YouTube yesterday. The family friend who runs the true crime account, Clutch Them Pearls, uploaded it to their account today. Brandy says she leaked the video because she's angry, tired, and sick of not having any answers and wanted to take the situation into her own hands. She doesn't want her decision to discredit any of the hard work the Fruitland Police Department has done. She says they've worked tirelessly to bring Michael home. She did decline an interview because of her poor health. Stacey is still a suspect. He's been in and out of custody for a couple of years after pleading guilty to an unrelated gun crime, then violating conditions of his supervised release. He's currently in federal custody, waiting for a hearing that's set for mid-February. His wife, Sarah, who is also a suspect, is in prison until at least 2026 on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and destruction, alteration, or concealment of evidence unrelated to Michael's disappearance. There are 2 other suspects, Adrienne Lucien and Brandon Shurtleff. They both lived with the Wondras. Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff told me recently that he knows where they are, but wouldn't elaborate further on any of the suspects since it's an active investigation. And Abby, Wilt, you watched the videos. Break them down for us.
Abby, that's more than an hour's worth of body camera footage showing Stacey Wondra FaceTiming with detectives and directing to where Monkey's body was buried in his backyard.
It's like right under that mound area.
It's right under the mound, about where at compared to the trees?
A little like right to the right of the trees area. It should be a garbage bag.
Okay, what color is the garbage bag?
It would either be white or black. We only had 2 colors.
Is the duct tape still going to be over his mouth?
It should be.
Okay.
I didn't watch to take them off.
Okay.
So you should have everything intact as it was.
Footage recorded on November 12th of 2022 and uploaded to YouTube shows Stacey Wondra, a suspect in the disappearance of 5-year-old Michael "Monkey" Vaughan, telling detectives where to find Monkey's body, which was in Stacey's backyard.
Okay, so I'm going out the kitchen door.
That's some equipment.
That is some equipment. Okay, where do I need to go?
Okay, face to the right. Like right where the dirt piles are.
He claims he watched the burial happen.
Okay, how far down is Michael?
I don't know how far she actually dug, to be honest with you.
And the she he's referring to, that's his wife Sarah, another suspect in the case. Stacey says Adrienne, a 3rd suspect, was also there for the burial.
Give me an approximate time frame it took her to dig and bury.
I don't know, I'd say probably between a half hour to an hour-ish, I want to say. I mean, I think Adrienne was helping her, if I'm right about that. I mean, Adrienne's pretty. Brandon wasn't anywhere around that. But I know Adrienne's, pretty decent, skinny dude, so his abilities, and he's taller, so his abilities are a little more, spread open, wide open than.
And Brandon, a 4th suspect, wasn't there. But Stacey says Monkey's body would likely be in Brandon's yard. if they didn't find the remains in his and Sarah's yard.
If he's not in that backyard, is go to Cuna to Brandon's house and check in the backyard by the tree area.
Stacey insists he had no participation in the burial when detectives told him his wife Sarah said he did.
Sarah's made comments too, however, hers were that you were the one that did this.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had no. I can't even mow the yard. Do you see me digging a hole that big? I mean, I can barely walk as it is. So I mean, there's no way I have the energy. Like I said, Sarah, could have done something with it when I wasn't home. Knowing that she knew that I had seen where she was digging. So maybe she just wanted to keep, try to, keep it as a confusion. I mean, she's pretty scandalous like that.
And says he wanted Monkey's body to be found.
All I know is that the place where I saw her start the shoveling was where I pointed you. But tear up the whole yard. I mean, I'm giving you guys what I got. I mean, that's the best I got for you. I wish I could tell you, yeah, it's for sure over to the left. I mean, what I've gotten for sure is from where I told you guys. Trust me, I want him home. I want you guys. I want him to be found. I'm distraught. I want this. I want this to be done and over with. This family suffered way too long, and
And we do know that one of those 4 suspects in the case has reached out to the Fruitland Police Department today after that footage was released.
Well, we will continue to follow this story, Abby. A pretty surprising development here. We'll continue, though, to see what happens and what response there is from law enforcement. Abby, we'll check in soon. Thanks so much.